Hi, I'm Miss Erica from the Chattanooga Public Library, and welcome to Preschool Storytime. This program is designed for ages 3 to 5 and their caregivers. Also, anybody can enjoy it. Today we are talking about fairy tales. I hope you're ready for lots of fun books and stories today. We are going to start off with our welcome song, so let's start clapping together. We clap and say hello, we clap and say hello. With our friends at Storytime, we clap and say hello. Stomp your feet. We stomp and say hello, we stomp and say hello. With our friends at Storytime, we stomp and say hello. Wiggle! We wiggle and say hello, we wiggle and say hello. With our friends at Storytime, we wiggle and say hello. Wave! We wave and say hello, we wave and say hello. With our friends at Storytime, we wave and say hello. Hello! Are you ready to get started? I know I am. I hope you are comfortable because our first book is called The Great Grand Plan by Ellie Woodlard and Stephen Linton. I wonder what fairy tale this book is about. I see a big bad wolf, and I see a little pig, and then I see a granny over there. This is probably a mix-up of a couple different stories all mixed together. The pig had a house in the wild, wild wood. It was safe, and it was strong. It was snug, and it was good. Did you hear that rhyme? Wood, good. Wood, good, these words rhyme. Wood, good, these words rhyme. Wood, good, these words rhyme. Rhyme along with me. Oh, look. Do you see this picture on the wall? How many piggies do you see? 1, 2, 3. So maybe he is one of the 3 little pigs. But out in that window, the wolf. So when the bad wolf started howling and prowling and skulking and scowling, can you scowl? And grizzling and growling, the pig said, do you see the mistake I made? I read up here and then I hopped over to the next page. I forgot I was supposed to go down first. The pig said, old wolf, you can blow till you're blue, but you're not gonna break my house down whatever you do. The wolf simply glared, then slunk slowly away. But there, on the pathway, the very next day, the pig found a note that said, oh dear, let's read this note. Top secret plot. Number 1, eat the 3 little pigs. And it's crossed off like he's already done that. Number 2, gobble Red Riding Hood's gran, nice and hot. Uh-oh, the wolf has a plan. No, cried the pig. Oh, my trusty old trotter, that stinky old flea bag, that wily old rotter. He leapt in the wheel of his rusty old van, crying, pig to the rescue! Save that gran! I'll snatch him, I'll catch him, that wolf won't escape. But first, what I need is a super pig cape. So he dashed through the town till he came to a stall. They hadn't a cape, but they gave him a shawl. He's got it tied around. Then he leapt to the wheel of his rusty old van, crying, pig to the rescue! Save that gran! You know, I have an idea. I have a feeling that pig is going to say this. Save that gran is going to say that a couple times. So let's all say it together. Pig to the rescue! Save that gran! Now, I'll have to be sneaky. I might have to spy. Binoculars, yes! I should give them a try. Put on your binoculars. So he dashed to the shop, but there weren't any there. But he did find some rather fine specs, the last pair. Do you know what specs are? Look what he's got on. They're glasses. He leapt to the wheel of his rusty old van, crying, are you ready? Pig to the rescue! Save that Gran! I'll swoop on that wolfie, I'll hoop in my hope, but now what I need is some lovely strong rope. So he dashed to the city, the shops were all full, but the rope was sold out. But he did find some wool. He ran to the wheel of his rusty old van, crying, here we go, Pig to the rescue! Save that Gran! Just as he came to the edge of the wood, he stopped most abruptly. He stopped very quickly. Interesting. I wonder why he stopped. Oh, as there the wolf stood. Red Riding Hood's Granny, well, how do you do? Strangely enough, I've been searching for you, although I admit it's quite a surprise. You've such a strange nose and such small piggy eyes. Now, why do you think the wolf thinks that this is Red Riding Hood's grandmother? He's wearing a shawl, and he has on glasses. They kind of look like ladies' glasses, don't they? He has a basket of yarn. Gran, thought Pig, and he took a long look. What is he looking in? A pool, a pond? He's looking at his reflection. Then he quivered, and he quaked, and he shivered, and he shook. The wolf eyed him up and snarled, nice and plump, not old and chewy, just look at that rump. You'd taste rather rare in a roll, I would bet. And he lunged at the pig. But then, down came the net. And there in the wood was Red Riding Hood's Gran, who cried, think we can't catch you? You bet that we can! Do you see any similarities between the grandmother and the pig? They're both wearing do you remember what this is called? A shawl. They both have on identical spectacles, glasses, and they both had yarn. You wicked old wolf, you may huff and puff, but I'm telling you now, I've had quite enough. She tied up the wolf from his nose to his tail, and together they took him and dropped him in jail. Oh, he's been a bad wolf, hasn't he? Thanks, cried the pig, but Gran said, thank you. That wolf would have minced me for great granny stew. And linking together, they danced out a jig, the wolf busting Gran and the clever young pig. Yes, they both said, we are an excellent team. And the wolf never came here again, it would seem. They're having quite a party. It says, Fairytale Fete. That's a party. There's the pig and Granny, and there's the frog prince. This looks like Goldilocks and the 1, 2, 3 bears. I see 1, 2, 3 pigs for the 3 little pigs. I see, that looks like Cinderella and Puss in Boots. And there's a cow. Oh, we're about to read a story about this boy, Jack. And who is this? Coming disguised to the party. The wolf. The end. That was a fun story. But we already saw the 3 little pigs. So let's tell this story together. Well, once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs who decided it was time for them to go and find their own homes. The first little pig decided to build a house out of straw. So he built, and he built, and he built, until he had a nice house made out of straw. The second little pig decided to build his house out of sticks. So he built and he built until he had a nice house out of sticks. The last little pig built her house out of bricks. She built and built and built. One day, the big, bad wolf came by. Can you make a scary face like a wolf? And he was hungry. He went to the house of the first little pig. I wonder if I can get that pig in the house. Oh, there we go. And knocked on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Come back, wolf. And he said, little pig, let me in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. So he huffed, when he puffed, when he blew the house down. Little pig was so scared he went wee, 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 all the way to his brother's house. Oh, I wonder if they can both fit inside this house. Let's try. Oh, there we go. So Wolf went on to the next house, the house made out of sticks. And he knocked on the door, knock, 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 and said, little pig, let me in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. And down the house went, and the pigs went wee, 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 all the way to their sister's house. I wonder if they can all fit in the sister's house. Let's try. Get them all close together. Close enough. So the big bad wolf went to the third house and knocked on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Little pigs, let me in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. But nothing happened, so we tried again. Nothing happened. He tried again. And nothing happened. The house was too strong for him. I need to come up with another plan. So he thought and he thought and he said, aha! I'll climb up the roof and go down the chimney. So he climbed up and he was about to drop down the chimney, but the pigs heard him coming and they had an idea. They built a fire in the fireplace and put a big hot pot of water underneath, and when the wolf went down, he burnt his little tail, and he ran off howling into the woods. Ow! 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 And never again did he bother those three little pigs. The end. They ended up being clever little pigs, didn't they? Even though the first two were not very wise when they built their houses. What would you build a house out of? I'd have to think about that. Alrighty, friends, we're going to sing our Goldfish song by Laurie Berkner. We're going to swim, swim, swim all around our room. We're going to go to sleep, and then we're going to do some silly things. Well, you're going to start off with pretending to be asleep. So you can lay down on the ground, or you can just rest your head on your hands and close your eyes. Lots of little fish were sleeping on a rock on the bottom of the ocean. They lifted up their heads and they shook out their tails and they said, let's go swimming, let's go swimming, let's go swimming. Yeah, let's go swimming, let's go swimming, let's go swimming on the bottom of the ocean. Then the little fish got so very, very tired that they came back to the rock. They put down their heads and they put down their tails and they took a little nap. And when they woke up, they were a little bit dirty, so they decided to take a shower. And they washed their hair, and they washed their ears, and they washed their tummies, and they washed their very long fishy beards. They washed their noses, they washed their toeses, and then they said, wait a minute, we're fish. We don't take showers. Let's go swimming, let's go swimming. Yeah, let's go swimming, let's go swimming, let's go swimming on the bottom of the ocean. Then the little fish got so very, very tired that they came back to the rock. heads and they put down their tails and they took a little nap. And when they woke up, they decided to ride their bicycles. So they rode to the left and they rode to the right and they rode all day, yeah. And they rode down, nine, 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 nine. They rode downhill and faster still. And then they said, wait a minute, we're fish. We don't ride bicycles. Let's go swimming, let's go swimming. Yeah, let's go swimming, let's go swimming, let's go swimming on the bottom of the ocean. Then the little fish got so very, very tired that they came back to the rock. They put down their heads and they tucked in their tails and they took a little nap. And when they woke up, they decided to brush their teeth. So they got their toothbrush and their toothpaste, and they squeezed a little on, 'cause they like the taste. Put it in their mouth, brush north and south, and then they said, wait a minute, we're fish. We don't brush our teeth. Let's go swimming, let's go swimming. Yeah, let's go swimming, let's go swimming, let's go swimming on the bottom of the ocean. Let's go swimming, let's go swimming. Yeah, let's go swimming, let's go swimming, let's go swimming on the bottom of the ocean. Yeah! Are you ready for another story? Our next story is A Bean, a Stalk, and a Boy Named Jack by William Joyce and Kenny Calicut. Once upon a time, there was a smallish green bean, regular as they come, the last one out of the pod. Did it look like a bean that would make a difference? Did it look like a bean of destiny? Hardly. Right there on the end of that spoon. But you know, things can happen. There was also a smallish kid with the smallish name of Jack. He had a smallish mom and a smallish dad, a smallish cow, and a smallish farm. There's little Jack. That's about it. No great shakes. But like I said, things can happen. There, he's going off with that cow. Or rather, they didn't. As in, it didn't rain for so long that the crops dried up, and the wells dried up, and the rivers and the lakes and the moats and the bird baths, and people were thirsty, and fish were uncomfortable, and birds were unbathed, and the king's royal pinky had become stinky. Do you see the king's royal pinky toe? Oh, look at that odor. Oh boy! Stinky pinky. Since there was no water to be had, everyone in the kingdom had to cry enough tears so the king could wash his pinky, and everybody's crying to wash the king's little pinky toe. Now the king's name was King Blah Blah Blah, and he had a daughter who was Princess Blah Blah Blah, and she was so embarrassed that her dad was making everyone in the entire kingdom cry that she went to the local old wizard guy and said, please, please, please do something magical. The local old wizard guy did some reading and thinking and drawing and mathing and magicking. Look how long his beard is, and there is a plate of peas, and he is magicking the peas. And you know, things did happen. The pea went bump, 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 bump down his little beard, his long beard, into Jack's hand. Hey, I'm a smallish magic bean, said the bean. I'm a smallish magic regular kid, said Jack. Well, let's do something big, suggested the bean. Okay, said Jack. I like your style, Jack. Back at you, Bean. All we need to do is dig a hole and put me in it and smooth the dirt and repeat some magic words 3 times, said the bean. So a hole was dug. The bean was planted. The dirt was smoothed. A drip of water was dropped. And Jack said, give it a go, give it a go, give it a go. Good luck, Bean. Back at you, Jack. And things began Something happened! Wow, look how giant that stalk is compared to little Jack. Keep going, Bean. I think I see something. You've got it, Jack. Interesting pipes, Bean. Giant pipes, Jack. Giant house, Bean. Big bubbles, Jack. Give me a little help, Bean. All right, a Rooney, Jack. Oh, there is some water. The big bubbles were coming from a really big bathtub in which there sat, guess who? Hey, I'm a smallish giant kid named Don. Hey, I'm a smallish regular kid named Jack. So, Dan? Yeah, Jack? Been in the tub long? Yeah, a long time. My pinky was stinky. Wow, that seems to be going around. Do you remember who else had a stinky pinky? The king. Suddenly there was a giant knock, knock, knock on the door. Don! Yeah, Mom. You've been in there forever. Gee, Don, I guess you gotta go. Yeah, but first let me help you with that toe. And he's got a little toothbrush to scrub the stinky pinky. It's funny what a big deal a toe can be. You think, Jack? Trust me, Don. And Don? Yeah, Jack? Maybe turn off the faucet. Good idea, Jack. Do you know how I know which voice is which? All of tiny little Jack's words are small. All of the giant's words are big. And they're also a different color. They're blue. That's how I know when the giant boy is talking. And then Jack told Don goodbye and rub-a-dub-dubbed his way down. Where do you think that water's going to go when it goes down the drain? Let's find out. The trip was a bit draining, and then Jack found his old pal. There goes the water down that beanstalk. Back at the castle, the old local wizard guy announced with some satisfaction, Your Highness, may I present a bean, a stalk, and a boy named Jack? And before the king could say, Hey there, hi there, ho there, his pinky was unstinky. He's got some water, oop, there it is, dripping right on top of his stinky pinky toe. Oh, what a day, said the old wizard guy. What a bean, said Jack. What a boy, said the bean. I'm thirsty, said the bean. I'm Princess blah blah blah, said the princess, but you can call me Jill. Well, Jill, want to fetch a pail of water for my pal? Asked Jack. Sounds fun, said Jill. And so they did. The end. Sorta. Do you know the next story? The boy's name is Jack. Princess blah 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 said to call her Jill. So we have Jack and Jill. They're gonna go fetch some water, and they have to go up a hill. Do you know Jack and Jill went up a hill to fetch a pail of water? Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. There were all kinds of fairy tales all wound up in both of those books that we read today. Alrighty, it is time for our fire truck song. So we need to put on our hats, and we need to put on our boots. Zoop, zoop. Put on your fire jacket. Zip it up. Zoop. Now we need to get in our fire truck. So open the door. Get in and close the door. Put on your seatbelt. Click. Grab your steering wheel. Let's go. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Ding, 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 ding. Hurry, hurry, climb the ladder. Hurry, hurry, climb the ladder. Hurry, hurry, climb the ladder. Ding, 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 ding. Hurry, hurry, squirt the water. Hurry, hurry, squirt the water. Hurry, hurry, squirt the water. Ding, 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 ding. Now we have to go faster. Get back in your truck, grab your steering wheel. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Hurry, hurry, drive the fire truck. Ding, 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 ding. Hurry, hurry, climb the ladder. Hurry, hurry, climb the ladder. Hurry, hurry, climb the ladder. Ding, 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 ding. Hurry, hurry, squirt the water. Hurry, hurry, squirt the water. Hurry, hurry, squirt the water. Ding, 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 ding. Phew. Let's get back in our truck. Open the door. Get in. Shut the door. Put on your seatbelt. Click. Grab your steering wheel and drive back to the station. Get out and shut the door. And take off your hats. Take off your jacket. Zip. Take off your boots. Zoop. And let's get an ice cream cone and get a scoop and a scoop and a scoop. One more scoop with sprinkles on top. And take a big lick. Delicious. And pat yourself on the back. Great job putting out that fire. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. That's all we have for our fairy tales. I really miss you guys a whole lot, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye.